that you're using. Alright, welcome to Saladmaster. You know you're a Saladmaster, right? So, we are going to talk about the art and science of Saladmaster. When you hear science and art of Saladmaster. So, Saladmaster is all about health, it's all about business. So, here we are talking about the health now. Because that is exactly what we are going to be showing them out there when you go out for presentations. We show them that there is something happening. And everybody in the world today knows that actually something is happening because there is increase in diseases through us. High blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, obesity. For instance, numbers don't lie. Look at the obesity. Prevalence of adult obesity in Nigeria was around 15% in recent studies. Women are at a higher rate. So what does that mean? That they're showing us that women have that chances of having obesity. And you know what obesity can do? Obesity is a disease that strikes. And that is why we encourage our clients that they should always check what they call BMI, body mass index. But from there, we go to them and find out whether they are on the high level or whether they are on the middle level or whether they are on the low level. But that's what it is. So we're going to work that. Then high blood pressure too. At 2020, over 28 million Nigerians were living with hypertension. That was 2020. You can imagine what the statistics is now. Then this is going on the increase. Because of diabetes, because of cancer. In fact, all these diseases are on the increase. But then we'll be wondering, why is there these diseases? Where is it coming from? Because we know that in the time of our parents, in the olden time, yes, there are diseases, right? But it's not as it is today. You know why? Because there were something they were doing right somehow that we are not doing today. For instance, they pay attention to their food. They engage more in exercise. Do you agree? Our parents will trek from home to the farm. But is it the same thing today? No, today what we do today is that we move from one car to another elevator, to another list, and before you know it, we are not getting, even when we want to climb our staircase, we want to use elevator. So we are not doing that regular exercise. Then our parents will carry the load on their head, and they will trek miles to the farm. And when they were going on the way, what are they doing? They are plucking the organic, orange, guava, mango. All these are plucking on the way. These are organic things they were eating. Now they will come back home too. Those, they have garden, maybe at the back of their house, where they will just go pluck. I remember my mother-in-law when we were there. So she would go to her nearby farm, just at the corner of her house, and she would pluck the cocoa, pluck okra, get fish in the nearby market. She doesn't even eat meat, get her mushroom and all those. She will come back home and then she prepare them. And then you know what again she does? She doesn't cook with oil. She will just cut and open up the oil and then drizzle on top of that with she has just finished. Have you done that before? Marvelous. What of you can try? If any of us have not done it, we should give it a try. And see how sumptuous, how tasty this meal is. That was what they were doing. That made them to live 120, 150, even close to 200. Now, Saladmaster's mission is to bring back the healthy home cooking to now. What they were doing then, we are now bringing it back, but in a more technological form. Because there are some things our parents were not doing right, which we are going to be talking about. Now, have you heard the expression, you are what you eat? Have you heard of it? Okay. What does that mean? Yes, very good. What we eat is what we are. Okay? They said that if you, sometimes you look at somebody, it reflects on what he's eating. So either it's like this, or like this, like this. That is what the shape is saying. So we have experts who have told us that the problem is not the food. There is a problem somewhere, but the problem is not the food. We are losing it out somewhere. Neil Bernard is there, the founder of Physician Committee for Responsible Medicine. He told us something. He says he is very grateful, he's grateful to work with Saladmaster, because Saladmaster is trying to keep all the nutrients and vitamins intact when they are preparing their meals, and they cook in a much healthier way. So he's partnering with us and he's giving us